Is the Jeep Gladiator a viable alternative for the Toyota Tacoma now? The Toyota guys are gonna hate me for this. Well, good morning, everybody. How are you today? Pretty good here. So is the Jeep Gladiator a good Toyota Tacoma alternative? Well, let me tell you, I own both. I have a 2020 Toyota Tacoma TRD Off-Road, and we're sitting in a 2020 Jeep Gladiator Sport S. And I've had probably about equal mile seat time in both trucks. So I think I have pretty good experience with them, I guess. And I must admit, I've talked before in comparing the Jeep Gladiator and the Toyota Tacoma, and I've always put the Toyota Tacoma on top because of reliability, right? I mean, Jeep has a horrible reputation. If you pay attention to anything, then Jeep doesn't have a great reputation for quality and reliability, right? It's just the way it is. But Toyota always has had a great reputation for reliability and quality as far as the Toyota Tacoma goes, until recently. So I got to thinking, what's been happening with the Toyota Tacoma? I mean, they've had frame rust problems for quite a long time now, and I think they're still really having that problem. I had to have a master cylinder replaced under recall on my 2018 Toyota Tacoma. There's some kind of transmission gremlin that, I guess a lot of the people that drive automatics don't like. The complaint is it's always trying to find different gears and things. And normally I would just say that that's just picky consumers, right? But Toyota did come out with a upgrade or update for the way that the truck shifts. So apparently it was important enough that Toyota actually did something about it. It wasn't a full-blooded recall or anything, but still, they did act. Most recently, we're going through the fuel pump debacle right now. Toyota had put out a service bulletin a while back about X number, whatever it was, of Tacomas in certain years having fuel pumps that can just quit working. And then you're stuck, right? Hopefully you're not, sitting right in front of a semi or something on the freeway when that happens, but either way, it's not a good thing. I mean, imagine if you were out off-roading somewhere, out in the wilderness, isolated, and your fuel pump died. I mean, should you have to worry about that kind of thing? I don't think so. And now recently, Toyota has expanded that. They included another 1.7 million vehicles, bringing the total up to 5.4 or 5.8, I forget, million vehicles that are impacted by this, possibly mine included now. So what's been going on with the Jeep Gladiator? I can't help but compare the two now, right? Well, we had the, what do you want to call it? The dry shaft, where they forgot to put oil in the differential or something, I don't remember specifically, but they didn't lube it up. So there was actually a stop sale issued for that. That was a problem. Then, as far as my Jeep experiences go, I've got the constant auto stop failure problem. It's a drag, but I've got that. It's ongoing, still happening, now. Hasn't happened in a few days, but I have no confidence that it won't be back. And of course, more troubling is the check engine light. Now, I believe, and I've mentioned this about 1.5 million times, that the two are related. When the auto stop fails, it causes the system to throw a check engine light for some reason. Either causes a misfire, something like that, because the auto stop system, when it kicks back on, obviously is going to cause the truck to fire, right? So if it doesn't tell it to fire in the right sequence, you could get a cylinder misfire warning, which is what it seems to be doing. I don't know. We'll leave that up to the engineers. But those are, just a handful or a couple of things that we're experiencing with the Jeep Gladiator So in comparing the two, the Toyota Tacoma as compared to the Jeep Gladiator, as far as recalls go, and it's a sad state when you have to kind of rank the recalls and decide which truck is the most reliable, right? But as far as the Jeep Gladiator goes, it's not going to leave you stranded, right? I mean, I haven't heard of anybody being stranded because the check engine light came on or the auto stop malfunction warning light came on. It's annoying, but it's not going to leave you stranded anywhere. However, with the Toyota Tacoma, I have heard of people being stranded. Their trucks have quit running, they wouldn't restart. Some people have taken them into the dealership to have the replacement done. And it sat on the lot for, I think the longest I've heard is somewhere between 3 and 4 months, something like that. I mean, can you imagine taking your vehicle in to have it repaired and they have it for 3 or 4 months? Something like a fuel pump? You know, that's absurd to me. I don't know. So, you know, all things being equal, man, is the Gladiator an alternative to the Toyota Tacoma? You know, I gotta say yes. I mean, you know, the Gladiator is probably just a little bit more fun to drive. It seems to have more power. It's more responsive. It rides smoother. It's got a little bit more room inside. It feels like you can see a little bit better out of it. It has higher towing and higher payload capacity. The technology is up to date. Of course it is on the new 2020 and up Tacomas now as well. But I'd say it's pretty equal as far as tech goes. So there really isn't any more benefit now, right? I mean, the Tacoma is a good looking truck, but I think the Gladiator is too, in its own way. I know it's a very polarizing design, and I know not everybody out there loves it. Probably more people that prefer the look of the Tacoma than the Jeep Gladiator from the feedback I get. But still, I think Toyota has lost its edge. They've lost their quality and reliability edge. And I think unless they get it back, they've really opened up a huge door for Fiat Chrysler, for Jeep, right, to step on through. Because no longer can they argue that they have the best quality on the road. If anything, it's equal or a little bit worse as far as severity, at least, of current problems. Anyway, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you're considering a Tacoma or a Jeep Gladiator, are you leaning one way or the other more because of quality? I'd be curious to know. And what do you think of what's been going on recently with the Toyota Tacoma? Also, if you haven't before, check out my other channel. It is Rob Motive, all about that 2020 Toyota Tacoma. Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there.